5:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is Peter from Aces Deals, Facebook group Sublimation Central, coming to you with another video. Today's video, I've had a lot of people ask me about making an acrylic LED base, not a base, a panel for those battery operated LED bases that, do the different colors and stuff. So I'm going to do a quick tutorial here. And the first thing I always do with an image is I go to a website that prepares my images. It doesn't cost a dime. Yes, you can, become a member and, get rid of the ads that are on the website. But the website that you're looking at is imageR.com. Now, the way that's spelled, so you understand, is, and I've got my mouse up here, it's www.imag-r.com. imageR.com, which allows you, as you can see here, to prepare your images for laser engraving in seconds. This is a fantastic website, and we prepare all our images here on imageR, and it allows you to prepare your images for laser engraving. It does not matter what laser you have, all right? But in this case, we're going to be using the Beambox 40-watt laser from Flux, okay? And it allows you to prepare your image, whether you're doing acrylic, wood, slate, glass, tile, whatever, surface. And we're going to, show you what we do here in our shop. And so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going up to this tab right here that says BG removal. That's background removal. I picked a rather unique image, okay? And you're going to see it. It's something out of the norm, all right? And yes, I want to remove the background. So we're going to go to the upload button, okay? So let's get that going. And down here it shows you examples of what the background looks like when it's removed from the original image. And let's see, let's hit. All right, here we go. All right. So we're going to pick an image from my library. Okay. So here we go. You're going to be shocked when you see this image. Like I said, I like to change things up a little bit. Okay. So as you can see on the left-hand side, this is the original image. This is a high resolution image of a fly's face. This is a house fly, all right? I mean, look at the detail in this. It's just incredible, all right? But if you look on the right-hand side, we removed the background. Now, if you notice in this picture here, in the right side, on the right side of the image here, his body is not here in the second part, in the redone image, the background removal. I don't know why that happened, but to be honest with you, I actually like this a whole lot better, okay? So we removed the background because we don't need all this brown silliness, and we now have the fly's actual head. We're going to download it. And in this case, it downloads as a PNG, okay? So once that's done, all right, we're now going to go to the imageR tab. Let's go to the imageR tab. All right, and here's the 6 steps on, getting your image ready for laser engraving. And we're going to upload the image I just created, all right, where I removed the background. And I'm telling you, when you learn this program, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. All right. So here we go. There it is. Now we're going to do some work on this image. Okay. So what we do next is we're going to crop it. And the reason we want to crop it is we want to get rid of all that dead white space. Okay. So I'm going to bring it in. Bring it up a little bit. I'm not going to do anything to the top. All right. I'm not worrying about this right now. And we're going to hit the word crop. So it cropped the image. All right. Doesn't look like it did, but it did. Trust me. All right. And then the third tab we're going to go to is resize. We're going to go turn this measurement into inches. All right. And the width of the LED acrylic panel is approximately 4 inches. So we're just going to make it 5 inches just to cover me. And as you can see, the height adjust automatically. The DPI is 96. I want to increase the DPI. That's dots per inch to give me a better image. So I use anywhere from 258 to 318 DPI. All right. And leave this checked, the fixed aspect ratio. We're going to hit OK. And what it's going to do is it's going to process that image that was 96 DPI. And here we go. All right. I don't know if you can see a difference, but there is a difference. Okay. It's a much sharper picture. Now, what you can do is you can go up to Show Advanced. That's this tab right here. Come on. There we go. And you can, fix the contrast, the brightness. You can sharpen the image and then save it. So when you're doing acrylic, all right, you basically want to mirror the image. Now, the reason we want to do that is because when you engrave clear acrylic for the LED light base, it's best to put the image on the back side of the acrylic panel. So when you put the panel into your LED base, the front of it is going to be nice and smooth. The engraving is going to be on the back. Okay, so you can mirror the image now and hit mirror, and there it is. Okay, it just changed. All right, now what we can do is you can add text if you want. We're not going to worry about that right now. All right, and then we're going to go to the word material. Now, I don't really use the old presets. I'm not using a diode laser, but if you have a diode laser, this is the tab you would pick. I have a CO2 laser, okay? And I'm going to be doing this on acrylic. So you pick CO2 acrylic, hit OK. Now what's going to happen is it's going to convert the image for acrylic engraving. And you can see the difference. You see that? This is for acrylic engraving. Now, what you can do, if you'd like, is this was a new feature that was added to ImageR. You can now preview what it's going to look like on the acrylic. So let's hit the preview button for a minute. The image is loading. All right. And don't worry about that. Just ignore that. But that gives you an idea of what it's going to look like. Okay. Hit close. And then we're going to download the image. We're going to download it as a PNG. And it just downloaded. And now we can minimize the screen. Okay. And we're going to launch the BMO software. I should have had this already launched for you guys. I apologize. And again, like I said before, I'm using a BMO 40-watt laser engraver. It's a CO2 engraving cutting machine. I love the hell out of it. All right. This is the Beam Studio software for all my BMO peeps out there. All right. Or Beambox peeps. It doesn't matter. It's a flux laser. Okay. And I don't want to do the update. And I'm going to go up to edit because this screen here is for a BMO 30-watt, which we have in our shop. But we're going to change this, go into document settings, click on Beambox, save, and you will see the screen change. This here is an actual 15-inch by 15-inch workspace area for the BMO laser, the Beambox laser, okay? So we're going to enlarge it a little bit, all right? So the first thing we want to do is we want to, of course, take a picture of the honeycomb bed. It is connecting. That's the name of my Beambox. It's the Galileo. The other flux laser we have is the Enterprise. Yes, I'm a Star Trek fan. A lot of you that know me from the group. And what we want to do is, because I'm using a 6x12 acrylic panel, I'm just going to take a picture like this. It's taking the picture. You can see my blue clip, honeycomb clip that holds the acrylic down so it doesn't move. And I use colored clips. I made them out of scrap pieces of acrylic that I had. I don't want to make them clear or else I'm not going to see them. I'm 60 years old. I'm blind as a bat. So, as you can see, the beambox is taking pictures of the honeycomb bed. These are light reflections from the camera board shining off the acrylic, reflecting back up as the camera goes back and forth. And here's the other blue clip holding the right edge side, or the right side edge, I should say. And there we go. We've got a full picture. We're going to close the preview. Okay. Now, what we want to do, and for any of you who, don't want to do it yourself or whatever, I will supply you with the file so you can private message me through Facebook on the Facebook group Sublimation Central, or you can send me an email, peter@acesdeals.net, and I will be glad to send you the SBG on the on the acrylic panels. Okay, so I have here. This is a beam file. Okay, so if you have a BEMO, I'm going to be sending you a beam file. It's already ready for you. It's loading the image, and as you can see, I have here. Let me see if I can enlarge this for you. And you will see I have 2 acrylic panels there because that's the way I have the beam file set up. All right. So, but we're just going to do the one. So what I'm going to do is I want to just click on it for a minute. So I'm sorry. Let me click on this one, and I'm deleting it because I don't want to cut a second panel. Oh, I just deleted both. How did I do that? Edit, undo. Oh, I can't undo it, so let me bring it back in. I apologize. And let's go back. And there it is, the two pair open, loading the image, and there it is. Okay, I'll just leave it for right now. Okay, so I'm going to be making more anyway. So I just enlarged it so you can see it. All right, this is the file I will send you. We'll have 2. All right, you can separate them or delete one, whatever, if you only need to make one panel. But the acrylic panel that's behind it is a 6x12 clear acrylic panel. All right, so we have our SVG file, and what we're going to do is we're going to click on the image icon, and I'm bringing in my insect head. All right, and there it is. We're going to drag it down. Let's move it back up a little bit. And as you can see, it's slightly larger. It's going to go over the edge of the acrylic panel. So we're going to bring it in a little bit. All right. And I want all of the hair in there. So let's bring it in a little bit more. Center it as best as we can. And there it is. A reversed image sitting on the SVG background. Okay. We're going to go over to the panel over here. All right. And the blue is the acrylic engraving. Now I'm going to leave it at power 25, speed 50. All right. This is what I've been using for the engraving. You can, of course, increase the speed and do whatever. Okay. On the SVG, it's going to be acrylic 3mm cutting. The power, I drop it down to 55. I don't need to do 60. It's got a speed of 8 millimeters per second. Okay. And all we have to do here now is the Beam Studio software is analyzing the SVG. It's figuring out its path for engraving and cutting, calculating the tool path. This is going to take 38 minutes and 30 seconds, okay? So when it's done, we'll be back. I'll see you soon. Okay, so we cut several acrylic panels out for the LED light bases, and I just wanted to give you an idea of how they look and how they come out, all right? Now here is, engraved in the back of the acrylic piece, and this was for for a customer of ours, and this is the clear acrylic, and here's another example, another one made for a dad. Sits right into the light base, nice and easy. Okay. And again, like I said, you can put an image, text, whatever. Now, I wanted to show you this, and this is available on our website. This is a green acrylic. It's a translucent green acrylic. It's hard to see, the color itself, but this is a translucent green. So you don't only just have to use, you don't only restrict it to clear acrylic, but we do have translucent green, blue, and yellow. This is a yellow translucent, and it just gives it a little different color. It's hard to tell in the video, but I just wanted to show you that there is a couple of choices, for the acrylic. This was from the video that you just watched in the beginning. This is the picture of the fly's face. And it came out very, very good. It's hard. The videos don't do it justice on Facebook or YouTube, but I just wanted to give you an idea, about taking an image. And keep in mind, you're not restricted to, excuse me, the shape of my acrylic. Here's one we did. Now, we did this for a customer. This one is huge. It stands about 10 inches tall. This is a Rolex watch or whatever, a fancy watch with the appropriate 3 1/4 inch base at the bottom, the cutout to slide into the slot. But I mean, you can make your acrylic as big as you want. It's incredible. The customer loved this. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call at 631-730-7228, or you can email me at peter@acesdeals.net. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to join our group on Facebook, Sublimation Central. Answer 4 questions. This way I know you're not a robot. And hope you enjoyed the video. You guys have a great, great day.